First of all, I want to say, as a Californian and somebody who has frequently gone to Los Angeles, I currently live in Northern California, but Southern California has always had a warm, dear place in my heart. I'm very concerned about the people in the LA area and close by, the animals, the homes, everything. But the fact that we are literally 7 days in, 6 to 7, 8, not even a full 2 weeks in of the year of Mars, right? The year of 9, which represents the planet of Mars, and we have a massive historic fire in Los Angeles. It doesn't surprise me. I mentioned on my podcast that I was very nervous about being in the year of 9 with the Mars energy of being assertive, aggressive, destructive, destroying, and with the North Node being aligned with Aries. And I was saying, thank goodness that the North Node will soon transition over to Pisces, because we have to remember the North Node goes in a opposite direction. However, it did not occur quick enough. The North Node still remains in Aries at 0 degrees. Also, this is the US chart yesterday, which is the day that the fire occurred. Now, I could do California in general, but in all honesty, my location is in California. So the North Node is currently at 0 degrees in Aries. The time that the fires occurred were, I believe, in the morning time. And when it first started, and it was yesterday, the moon was in Aries at 29 degrees. 0 degrees is a very critical degree, and we have to remember that it's transitioning over. And not only that occurred, we also had Chiron in the 4th house, along with the transitioning Aries and moon in the 4th house. So we have the transitioning Aries and the transitioning moon and the North Node all aligned in the US's 5th house. The 5th house is the energy of creation. It's also the energy of what many people would see as an area that feels kind of volatile, centered around areas of movement and transformation. We see that the North Node is at a critical degree, which is making this area feel very explosive. It's also feeling very groundbreaking, as we also have Uranus at 23 degrees transitioning over the energy of Taurus. And what's also interesting is that the sun is squared with the energy of the natal Mars during the time of the morning where it is believed that the fires first occurred yesterday. And the sun is known to have the energy of being the fire starter, the influence of the star planet, of being the fire creator in the daytime, while Mars is to believe to be the creator of the energy that transfers over to night. And as we see, these fires are transferring over as it is going on to its second day, and possibly it's, as we will see, its second night as multiple fires continue to occur. So Mars is the planet of fire at night. You could say it all like that. It's also known to be the ruler of Aries, which is where we have Chiron, the wounded healer, and also the North Node of what is happening right now. And we also have Mars in retrograde in Cancer, which is very interesting considering that today they announced that they're starting to get water from the Pacific Ocean. And Cancer is all about the energy of the ocean. It's seen as the energy of the virgin of the ocean. It's seen as that beautiful element of the ocean. And now we are getting to our last resort of trying to get water from the ocean, because there's no more water in LA. What's also interesting about today's chart is when we look at it, it is basically, we have the Mars, which is in Cancer, opposite of the Pluto, which is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is known for that air element, that area of chaos, that energy of being very rebellious, destructive, and it is creating an energy that feels very intense, and it also feels like how the winds are just being unmanageable, which is something that the Aquarius energy brings, and it's being very transformative. We have to remember that this situation is going to change a lot of lives. It's going to change a lot of structure. It's going to change a lot of things. But I know that everybody in Los Angeles, and I do believe that hope and the energy of the universe will continue to move in a positive direction. I am worried about Leo season, especially being in the year of Mars and also Aries season. I'm worried about those those seasons. A lot of energy. Not necessarily too worried about Sagittarius season, but I am worried about Aries season and definitely Leo season, as California is known for mass fires already. And then to add us being in the year of Mars just makes it so much more intense.